If you just clicked on this video, hit that like button before I call you a smelly boy. What the fuck? Today we have every Family Guy character to turn into a villain. Let's get straight into it.
In Family Guy, there are heroes like Adam West and villains like Carter Pewterschmidt.
Oh,
However, today we're going to be looking at Family Guy characters who were once heroes, but either rapidly or over time became the villain. Starting off with James Woods, who during the early seasons of Family Guy was so beloved by Quahog that they even named their high school after him.
Wow. A big star and yet so humble. James Woods High School, it remains.
This love was absolutely shared by Peter, who not only invites James Woods into his house, but then forms an incredibly close bond with him, with the pair doing everything from swapping blood to being painted naked together, and even forming their own ventriloquist group with Peter as the dummy. And boy, I really don't want to know where James Woods' hand goes. However, it's here that cracks in James Woods' personality begin to show. As when James Woods finds out that Peter went drinking with Brian behind his back, well, then James Woods completely snaps, revealing just how nasty he can truly be.
Wow.
Where does James Woods fit into the fun, you f***er?
Look, James, you're acting kind of weird.
I'll act however I want to act, you son of a bitch!
And honestly, if it was just this, then this wouldn't really be much of a villain arc.
Is it ever that serious, bro? I mean, I get you're jealous, but dang, what the fuck? Can he have other friends too?
However, when James Woods returns in the episode Back to the Woods, this is when he truly turns from hero to villain. As when Peter's wallet is stolen and $16,000 is spent, Brian and Peter then quickly realize that James Woods is behind this theft.
Oh my god, it's you! James Woods!
Hello, Peter. I've been expecting you.
And not only this, but James Woods then also steals Peter's identity, which he then uses to completely take over Peter's life. And in a hilarious twist, literally no one in Quahog can do anything about this, despite the fact that this is the most obvious case of identity theft ever recorded.
This house belongs to Peter Griffin, and that's me.
Driver's license, social security card, passport, title to the house.
Wow.
This puts me in a tough spot.
And despite James Woods briefly becoming a born...
You know why that's possible? Because it's legal. It was written down in a document by some random motherfuckers. It's funny how they could do that, right? Isn't it fucked up? This is the country we live in. Hey, all hail America, though. I'm proud to be an American, but still, it's a lot of fucked up shit, you know? But, you know, it is what it is. We can't complain, you know?
Born-again Christian in the season 9 episode And Then There Were Fewer, well, it turns out that absolutely nothing could stop James Woods from being a villain, as literally in the very next season, we would see James Woods absolutely betraying Peter as his Hollywood agent.
But you're my only client! Without you, I'm ruined!
Well, that's show business. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to answer this fake phone call. Hello? Grimace from McDonald's? Sorry,
Grimace.
No, I understand.
With all of this coming before James Woods' in real life tweets, which caused a huge fallout with show creator Seth MacFarlane, that ultimately led to James Woods' name being removed from the high school, and his legacy forever cemented as a Family Guy villain. And swiftly moving on, our next Family Guy character that turned into a villain is quite possibly the most hated character in the entire series, with this, of course, being Doug, who is introduced to us in the season 17 episode Island Adventure as a wholesome and kind friend to Stewie.
Oh, I was just gonna drive through some puddles and see how long my tracks stay wet.
The record is 7 sidewalk squares by yours truly.
Allegedly.
Okay, get out of here, you nut.
However,
wait, was he doing a willy right there?
Okay, get out of here, you nut.
Oh, no, it's not a willy. I thought it was a
However,
willy.
after this moment, Doug would turn into one of the most annoying villains in the entire series, as he would continuously belittle Stewie in front of their friends, before then tricking Stewie, Peter, Brian, and Chris into doing everything that he wants, by pretending to be his father and threatening a lawsuit if they don't comply.
It was you making us do all that stuff. You made fools of us, Doug.
Get him!
Cook him! Yes, cook
And
that
this
nigga.
isn't even where Doug's villain arc ends, as in the episode 80s Guy, Doug once again shows just how much of a villain he's become. As when Stewie and Doug are both competing to retrieve a frisbee from the roof, well, it's here that Doug opens up with a heart-to-heart conversation with Stewie.
Here, you can have it.
What?
I don't need the frisbee anymore. Take it, friend.
Friend? Aw, that's cute.
However, of course, this was all just a ruse to get Stewie to let his guard down so that Doug could steal the frisbee. Which honestly makes it hard to feel sorry for Doug when in the episode The Candidate, we find out that Doug has died in a commuter plane crash.
No way.
That's the story I would have told this week, but whatever. Oh, and Doug died in a commuter plane crash this morning.
And so, carrying on, our next Family Guy character that turned into a villain did
Joe's
so
wife.
over a much longer period of time, with this
Oh,
being
shit.
Bonnie Swanson,
Damn.
who were first introduced
Bonnie's so sweet though. How the fuck can she ever turn sour? I don't know. Hey, let's find out.
to in season 1 as the wholesome and soft-spoken.
Ew, this is what she looked like in the earlier episodes? What? What? No way. I knew the animation was different back then. I did not notice what she looked like. No fucking way. She literally glue up. I'm not even gonna lie.
wife to Joe Swanson, with Joe funnily enough at this time playing much more of a Ned Flanders role where he's incredibly appreciated by almost everyone in Quahog.
Oh shit.
Let's hear it for Joe! Yeah, let's
was
hear
his
it for the
glory
guy who
days.
found Joe! Yay! Yeah, okay.
However, as the years progressed, we saw Bonnie's character becoming more and more nasty towards Joe, as what started off as passive-aggressive jabs quickly escalated into a full-blown affair, which we see in the
she
season
cheated?
9 episode Foreign Affairs, when Bonnie goes to Paris simply so that she can cheat on Joe.
Wow.
Why'd you even want to come here then?
Lois, I came here to have an affair.
An affair? With who?
Anyone?
And amazing
Both them bitches is cheaters. Don't trust bitches, gang. If you're watching this and you're a man, don't trust bitches. Nah, let me stop. That's some foul shit. Don't be saying that. But still, have your guard up, okay?
this isn't even as far as Bonnie is willing to go in order to ruin Joe's life, as we see Bonnie in the episode Brian the Closer trying to buy a house on the edge of a cliff that she can push Joe out of.
Wow. Practice run. What the fuck?
I'll take it.
Before then, in the episode The Heartbreak Dog, even running off with Brian Griffin, and once more having an affair on Joe.
What the fuck?
And with Bonnie
Bro.
even going as far as burning down the Swanson house, well, it truly looks as though this once wholesome housewife has become an
Oh my God.
unsalvageable villain. And
Alright, cool. Quick question.
it looks as though
Her, I know at the start of the show she was like sweet, calm, like a sweet, loving, caring like character. But then over time she turned to this. So this version of her versus Francine from American Dad. Can somebody let me know who's winning in the fight? Or like some crazy psychotic shit? Francine has the cake. We already see what she's capable of. But Shorty right here to burn down the whole crib and have such a straight face. She's psychotic. Shorty got some problems, literally.
this once wholesome housewife has become an unsalvageable villain. And
Yeah.
moving on, our next Family Guy character that became a villain did so in an incredibly dramatic fashion, with this being none other than the one, the only, Diane Simmons.
Haha.
Oh, wow, Diane Simmons!
You don't look anything like the ad. You better be huge.
And for the first 9 seasons of the show, Diane Simmons was always one of my favorite characters, as her back and forth news segments with her co-host Tom Tucker serve as some of the funniest moments in the entire Family Guy series.
Nah,
Be
them
careful
moments
next time
were
you're
funny.
at confession, telling the priest about cheating on your wife with that Filipino drag queen.
Well, at least you're in no danger, Diane, since you only visit church to leave your self-delivered, unwashed, half-dead newborns on the back step.
However, little did we know that it was all crumbling behind the scenes for Diane Simmons, as after being dumped by James Woods and replaced from the Channel 5 news team for simply turning 40, well, then Diane Simmons...
Wait, she got cooked cause she turned 40? Bro, what the fuck? That's probably the funniest shit I heard this whole video. You got...
would concoct an incredibly evil plan to both kill James Woods and frame Tom Tucker for the murder.
But she played the part beautifully nonetheless. There's no way she could have known I planned to kill James Woods and frame Tom Tucker, thereby destroying the two people who cast me aside and ruined my life.
Although all of this goes horribly wrong, with Diane instead killing Quagmire's girlfriend, James Woods, Muriel Goldman, James Woods' girlfriend, and even the incredibly wholesome Derek, also known as Jillian's boyfriend.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
It's you! The man or woman who's been killing everybody! Stay back! Stay back!
Yo, Shorty is psychotic. That's like 5+ people she killed. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? Your life took that downhill turn so fast. What the fuck?
And honestly, Diane Simmons could have done a lot more damage than just this, as she was moments away from killing Lois too, until at the very last second, Stewie eliminates her with a sniper. But to this day, this is still one of the most drastic changes from hero to villain in Family Guy history. And so, carrying on, our next Family Guy character that became a villain did so for only one episode, with this being none other than Meg, who for most of the Family Guy series has been little more than a punching bag for the Griffin family.
You shut up, Chris. I am sick of all you guys ganging up on me. You guys all think you're so much better than me.
Oh, Meg, that is the least fancy thing I have ever heard.
Although this would all change in the season 8 episode Dial Meg for Murder, as after Meg gets sent to prison for harboring a fugitive, well, let's just say that she becomes a lot more hardcore when she's released.
Oh shit, damn.
I'm home. You're all my bitches now.
Uh-oh, watch out.
With Meg then taking her revenge on the entire town of Quahog, which she does by milking Peter, robbing Goldman's pharmacy, and even brutally beating up Connie D'Amico with a full bag of soda cans.
Hey Meg, are you gonna take those soda cans to the Shaw Skank Redemption Center?
Oh shit.
And boy, if this version of Meg stuck around, well, then she would have become one of the most notorious villains in all of Quahog. Although, thankfully, once she sees the damage that she's done, Brian is eventually able to get her to change her villainous ways.
I'm
Meg.
so tired of being everyone's whipping girl that it felt kind of good to do some of the whipping.
Give me the gun, Meg.
Watch out, Meg.
Thanks for reminding me who I really
Good girl. Good girl.
And so, before we get onto our final Family Guy character who became a villain, here are a few honorable mentions. Starting off with Stewie, who in the episode The Hand That Rocks the Wheelchair invents a machine to make him more assertive, just like he was in the early seasons.
Well, Brian, I thought about what you said at the park, and I've decided you're right. I have gone soft. I've lost my sadistic streak.
Damn, bro.
So I've built a
Only the real ones remember Stewie from like the first couple seasons. That nigga was such a menace, bro. Right from the first episode. Bro, he was a menace, bro. I remember when he was about to like kill Lewis or some shit with his little gun. That over time, as the seasons went on, he just became like a little bit more like, you know, chill. He's not even a baby no more. He don't even care about that shit no more. He's a... But that shit is crazy when you really think about it.
Concentrated neural enhancement device designed to boost my evil side.
However, of course, this all goes horribly wrong, and Stewie ends up creating Evil Stewie, who immediately tortures Brian before then going on an all-out rampage across the town of Quahog.
Oh shit. Damn, not the Kool-Aid man! Not the Kool-Aid man!
Since we don't know if Brian shot the real Evil Stewie at the end of the episode, well, perhaps Evil Stewie is still out there. And our second honorary mention is Peter, whose arm in the episode Meg Stinks gets completely separated from his body and eventually forms into Retep.
My name is Retep, and I am evil.
What the fuck is a Retep?
Let's just say definitely lives up to his promise of being evil, as not only does he intentionally injure Brian while he's chasing a squirrel, but when Peter and Meg go up into the Megcopter, they once more see Retep committing a horrible crime.
To the Megcopter!
The Megcopter gotta be the top 10 most goofiest shit on any animation show. What the fuck is this, bro? Dog, what the fuck is this game?
Huh, what's down there? I looks like me with a green shirt. He's murdering a lady.
It is you, nigga.
And so, for the moment you've all been waiting for, our final Family Guy character
Let me guess,
that
Brian?
turned into a villain
Of course.
is the one, the only Brian Griffin.
I love chocolate, but I can't eat it because then I'll get fat.
My child, bro.
Oh, good.
Who, for the first 6 or 7 seasons of the show, was honestly one of my favorite characters in the entire series, as his everyman sarcastic humor, along with his relatable shortcomings, made him the perfect counterpart to Peter's idiotic shenanigans.
Bro, Peter and Brian used to be such an iconic duo.
After Hogan's Heroes, Bob Crane got his skull crushed in by a friend who videotaped him having rough sex. How's that?
What the
Wow.
fuck?
Perfect. My work is done, but just for the heck of it, let's try again.
However, as the show marched on, Brian went from being an imperfect but lovable dog to a pretentious egomaniac who simply thinks that he's better than everyone and everything around him.
Morning, everybody.
Morning.
And the crisis continues.
What, these? Come on. Last thing I want is attention. It's just that when you've read as many books as I have, it takes a toll, you know?
Although, it's in the episodes Brian the Closer and the Heartbreak Dog that Brian truly becomes a villain. And firstly, looking at the episode Brian the Closer, in this episode Brian gets a brand new set of obnoxious teeth and then instantly
Fat-ass
gets
teeth.
recruited to become a real estate
Fat-ass chompers,
agent.
nigga.
You should come work for me.
Huh.
Veneers,
I thought
nigga.
I'd be in real estate. You think I can handle it?
Every other divorced
definitely.
mom in my kid's school is a realtor. I think you can handle it.
And of course, since this is Brian, well, then he immediately does the worst thing possible, which he does by roping Quagmire into wasting all of his savings by selling him an absolute hunk of junk
That's a
at
piece
a
of shit.
premium price.
This is a dump!
Well, maybe it's still got a nice ocean view.
The harbor is poisoned.
That's
Damn it,
disgusting.
Brian screwed me!
That's why I've never made any major investments with my dog.
And in the episode The Heartbreak Dog, Brian then shows just how much of a villain he has become by taking advantage of the insecurity that Bonnie feels in her relationship with Joe, and then using this in order to pressure Bonnie into having an affair with him, which even
Aw,
led to
hell
Brian
no.
and Bonnie almost running.
You telling me your wife cheated on you with a dog just because you can't walk? Your wife had an affair with a fucking dog that's not even your dog. She ran away with him, damn near about to have a whole new life with him. That's low-key crazy. I probably would have slimed the fuck out that dog, bro. I swear to God. I'll slime the fuck out of Brian, bro. What the fuck?
away until all of the families on Spooner Street were able to talk some sense into Bonnie.
Wow. I guess just call me Cupid, huh? You're welcome.
Damn. Yup.
And
that was, bro, perfect right there. Get shot in the fucking foot, bitch.
Cupid, huh?
Thought you was about to run away with my wife. That's what you get, pussy.
And with Brian still acting like a pretentious know-it-all to this day, well, it truly looks as though Brian turned into one of Family Guy's worst villains. And
shit.
so, this is every Family Guy character that turned into a villain. And let me know in the comments, who do you think became the worst villain? Also,
who became the worst villain? I feel like it's probably the Diane Smith character. Shorty went from being the host on the news to like again cut. Literally, she got cut off the channel because she turned 40 gang. Bro, that's the most random Family Guy shit you will ever hear, bro. Shorty got cut because she literally turned 40 and they replaced her with somebody that looked a little younger. She ain't even look 40 for real. Just because of that, she started killing everybody in Quahog. Damn near killed Lewis, but fucking Stewie sniped her in the fucking head. Hey man, it's your boy Ifahni, man. If you enjoyed this video, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. We back to the daily uploads in this the month of May. Is it May? Yeah, June, nigga, June. It's sober June too. We about to be sober too, so yeah, stay tuned. Yeah, bro, catch you on the next one. Yeah. Pieces. Subscribe too, pussy.